Hey everybody, welcome back to RNG game. Well, at least the deck is RNG, to an extent. We're gonna roll for our nation slash coalition and then our spec. Not a whole lot of nations left. It would be pretty funny if Italy was the last nation chosen, being the most recent addition to the game. But we shall see. Or roll and see. Let's see if we get Marine. Alright, right, universe. Uh, yeah, okay. Italy it is. Um, I jinxed it the last few times, so we got like Marines 3 times, 2 times in a row. Let's see if we get it again. I'm pretty sure Italy should have access to every spec. Um, yeah, let's just. Oh, just barely though. It was toying with me. Alright, alright. Italy Moto it is. Which, out of, if you had to play a spec, probably best spec, at least for ranked. There's certainly an argument to be made for mech. Even if, is it the correct, I always forget if they, yeah, okay, with an S. Because I think mechanized has a Z in it, which is, well, it's inconsistent. But Eugen being Eugen. Alright, Moto, Italy, Moto. Let's see. I mean, like technically, I could just take my normal Italy Moto. We get a Paracadutisti as shock infantry, which is good. Get Kolmoskin, which are fun. I think I want to card of Folgore. We can probably down with it. They don't need the vet as much. I want these guys as well. I mean, the quote unquote problem with these are they're shock, but they're not light infantry, so they're only 25 kmh. So I think a card of these wouldn't be too bad. I want 2 cards even. Maybe like a card of the basic ones as well, just for grinding, right? On elite, they're gonna threat to an extent. You gotta keep in mind, right? They have really high base accuracy, but on shock upwards, having this type of battle rifle is not really that beneficial. Even without like veteran or elite, you're gonna cap out on the accuracy so fast that you basically don't, or pretty much don't get any value out of your veterancy on your primary weapon while you're calm, at least. We want Milan 2 for sure. Maybe I would do want 2 cards and just up them. We don't really need the Folgore, but them being at 25 points is really nice because we get it with these guys as well, right? Support is always a bit awkward for Italy Moto. Or AA, I should say. Maybe there's definitely an argument to be made to put in oh, you even get the Mark III. Completely forgot about that. There's definitely an argument to be made to put in Madpads, even if they're just Stinger A's. I mean, just is like, giving just giving them what's it? Giving them a disservice? No, that's not the right word. But either way, um, just Stinger A's, right? The Stinger A's are still pretty solid man pads, especially for the price. Sure, the 20%, like the 70% base accuracy of Stinger C's is crazy good, but it's still 5 HE with 50% base accuracy at 15 points with like I think 8 base availability, which is quite good. Get a lot of value for your card. And it's a good recon helo. So much to choose from here in terms of recon fighting vehicles, man. So much to choose from. I probably still want Bersaglieri. I'm in love with the 60mm. The recon Centauro is of course really good. I also like the 90mm Fiat, right? But the Leopard 1 is also just very solid. Like, call me crazy, but I think the right decision might actually be to cut the Centauro. Because you get non-recon Centauros in a vehicle tab and run the Fiat 90mm. But the right decision might also, and probably is, to just not run this at all. I just think it's quite an underrated vehicle, honestly. Um, isn't there another deck that gets this in a recon tab? I think USA gets it in the vehicle tab. But I could have... Maybe I'm misremembering about any other deck getting this in the recon tab. Obviously, the KAF V90 I think also uses a 90mm gun, but more modern. So it has better stats, but I'm specifically talking about this on wheels. I might be misremembering and just confusing this with my time when I was beta testing this. Fiat is of course really fun. This is good. This is good. This is good. I love this. I love this vehicle type, man. So much to choose from. Um, Obviously we gotta get the cock and ball torture in there. I'm really in love with this, but being a moto deck, we might want to tow too. ASF also a teensy tiny bit awkward. I probably want the Ghibli. I want Seed. Probably want the AG Bomber, right? Now here's a question: do I run another ASF or another AT plane, or do I run the Tornado? I think the ADV definitely gives us more value per card than the ASA too. Having a gun is really good. Sure, the fine forget missiles aren't fine, like the long range or medium range missiles aren't fine forget. But we get more with more range, more sidewinders. Yeah, we get the same. I think the ASA is just funnier, honestly. More fun to use. Then there's definitely a few choices to be made here. I could also just not run the F104G, but I think that would be a mistake. Run the cluster plane. I like cluster planes. You ordered this to my likings. Still have 7 activation points. So let's run a Furos. We have a fob. Let's run the Furos. M47 is like a good spam tank, which many moto decks don't even get, like this kind of tank. Makes me wonder. I don't think we need anything else in the vehicle tab. Helicopter. Honestly, I think, okay, it's now between the A109AT or another tank in the tank tab. Another 040 might not be too bad, but don't forget we also have Centauros and the Recon Leopard. So I think the A104AT might be the choice to go if you go up against a moto or mech deck that has a lot of lightly armored vehicles, and if you need something fast to deal with like a Martyr 2 or the like, right? Then 40 points like this is more than enough. Don't forget, another thing I really like about this, not only is this a very affordable ITO carrier, 6 HP is really nice with a very good speed. So a single Stinger doesn't, or Igla doesn't immediately one-shot it. Without a crit at least. Alright, this will be our deck. The nice thing, in case you don't know about this ITO Jeep, 120 km off-road speed. Really, really good. Alright, this will be our deck. Honestly, should be... It's definitely a very strong deck. It has to be said. Probably not as strong as Eurocore Moto, but out of all the decks we've rolled thus far, definitely top tier. Comparatively speaking. Alright, I shall see you in a second for ranked. Alright. So far, have we played against them before? Like just recently? Hold on. Let me view my OBS recordings. Oh, it was Lost Tuna. Oh no, am I misremembering? Or was this like last year before the poisoning? Maybe it was back then. Okay. Should be a good map for us. Other side might arguably better, where we can really make use of this deep forest to be cheeky around golf, but maybe we can do it with Bravo. No? Let's give that a shot. Problem is just landing is this deck doesn't really like to do healer landings. I don't think the thing is like a single like you start here, right? And the Crotal just needs to be here to shut down healers. But usually I would never suggest investing a lot there unless you invest so much that like a single Crotal or AA piece doesn't have the time or ammo to hurt you in so much that you're just dead, right? So either you want to go all in or nothing or close to nothing. It's got a Fiat 60mm supported with the Tauro maybe. Get some C13s in there. Milans. Try to keep a Komsubin in there. I'm Komsubin. Get you in there and you. I want to start with 2 CBs here. Definitely get a C-Dam here. One on the right as well. Obviously this deck doesn't get any any automatics. Pushing here is always a bit awkward when you don't have 80 kilometers. When you don't have something like LSTR or SAS to land there. Hmm. Try something like this. It's quite risky, I have to say, but we're not here to play it like safe all the time, are we? I'm here to attempt to entertain you. Could try to land a CH here, then maybe I can, if it's fast enough, or maybe like right here, right? It's the shortest distance, and if it's hopefully fast enough, it's gonna get behind those buildings before break line of sight. So give you the order first.
Qualche cliente per una corsa in taxi? Ci dirigiamo verso il riferimento di griglia indicato.
Okay.
Vai avanti, passo. Prenda il binocolo, caporale. Ok, arriveremo il più velocemente possibile.
Oh, I didn't start with the Recon Healer. Well, it's a mistake, but oh well.
Ha bisogno di altri occhi, signore.
Mortar. Okay.
Signor sì, signore.
Alright, fine, let's get you over there then.
Potremo vedere meglio.
Try it to at least. Alright, I managed to get in there in time. That's really good. BTRD, those are almost certainly Spetsnaz. Sorry. Obviously not Spetsnaz. BDV, get in there. Come on. Get line of sight on there, please.
Si riduce sempre al fante e al suo fucile.
Nice. Chariot here. Wait, oh, is this airborne? Is the chariot here an airborne? I always forget. They're elite. This has to be airborne. Yep, it's airborne. Okay. Interesting. For sure. Let's get some additional C-dumps there. Are you amphibious? You are amphibious. It's quite nice, actually. Oh, those are Spetsnaz. Get out of there.
In attesa di nuovi ordini, signore. Cosa vince?
Make sure to reinforce this. And oh, you're spotted. Conquers.
Ha bisogno di far saltare qualche carro, signore?
Okay, I'm just happy I managed to I unloaded them in time. I lost to see them though. I lost my. Yeah, it's a hind. That's bad. This helicopters are gonna be our main problem. Shouldn't just do this.
Qualsiasi cosa voli, noi la portiamo giù.
Yeah, the helicopters are tough to deal with. Maybe you should get like a. Thing is, with a CBT, you might just get like a helo diver. Although Soviets don't have the best helo divers out there.
Avete bisogno di un passaggio? Pronti a sparare, signore.
Careful there. Well, let's get a CBT. Maybe it works, but I wouldn't say it's what I would consider the right decision.
Va bene, tesori, cosa state aspettando? Colazione a letto? Datemi retta, non volete conoscere i nostri metodi.
24K.
Faremo a modo nostro. Se il nemico è a tiro, lo siamo anche noi. Si riduce sempre al parte
What's
al
this?
possibile.
J7 or something? Alright, no, he's playing mixed. I'm an idiot. He has good healer hunters. Oh my god, I'm actually like the biggest idiot.
Il capitano e il suo equipaggio.
Oh, Spetsnaz are definitely an issue.
Era ora. Lo consideri facile?
What's this? MiG-21. It's a bomber. Oh, it's a rocket pod. Okay. Nice. Don't use your stingers on that. And for
Dove ha
V.
bisogno di noi, signore? Datemi retta, non volete conoscere i nostri metodi.
Side.
Faremo a modo nostro. Alcuni apprezzano questi.
This is really awkward. I have another one here. Okay. He might just bait me into his ASF as well. Oh, maybe not. PD. Let's roll the dice. I probably shouldn't. Alright, I have you still. Yeah, that's the thing. With its being on elite, it's just so good at like getting that crit and stun on you. Or not even, you don't, the thing is it doesn't even need to crit to stun you, right? So it just insta stuns you. And these hind save armor, so you need to crit them to kill them, which is quite difficult for non-elite squads. Tough matchup for us for sure, I think. Airborne is a deck that if you don't know you're going up against it beforehand, right, which you know is how ranked works, that's when it's the most dangerous because you can't prepare for it, right? Although in this case, yeah, lost both ace Fs. This is not good. This is not good for us. Not good. And this map is unique in a sense that, well, not this map, but Red/Soviet Airborne is unique, relatively unique, in the sense that it's actually really good at grinding on the ground. It's like ground pushing with ground stuff. It is really, really good in that regard. In hindsight, if he had stuck to there, it would have been better, but obviously it's very unlikely that you go up against the Red Airborne, right?
riduce sempre al fante e al suo fucile. Qualcuno ha
Okay,
chiamato
those are FJB.
Cosa può fare la fanteria per lei, signore? Gli esploratori sono pronti, signore.
Basically out on the right.
Cosa può fare la
Maybe I
fanteria
can
per
get
lei,
cheeky.
signore?
If they can get in there without the VDV noticing in time, I probably would win the fight against them. And maybe I can be a bit annoying, but
Al suo servizio, signore.
let's see if we can do something with these mortars.
Cosa può
They're actually
fare la
really good at
fanteria
damage
per lei,
output.
signore?
They have really good damage output. Okay, that's actually good. Let's get 2 air spines in case once the span starts, because someday it will. I should also get into CQC, so the rocket pod plane is at least gonna kill their own VDV if it's gonna come out. Or maybe when it comes out. Why did you leave? Thank you. Cargo.
Scusi, signore. Informazioni riservate.
There's still
Non è la mia guerra.
a thing squad out there. Specialny squad.
Ordini, signore. Senza di noi sareste ciechi.
I really need to.
Di soccorso, ci sono vittime!
Well, let's see what the C-time can do.
Chiamate un mezzo di soccorso, ci sono vittime!
Oh, it's actually doing real. Oh my god, look at this! This is why healers are just busted. God, I hate this.
Qualche cliente.
Oh, Moskin got destroyed, right? That's right. I forgot that they're also there. Fucking healers, man.
Chi vuole che trasportiamo?
It's a supply truck.
Si riduce sempre al fante e al
At least we killed some healers.
Che succede, signore?
If we can get these ATGMs to fire upon us on the Fiat. Turn line. I'm just getting crit to that. Scratch it.
Cosa può fare la fanteria per lei, signore?
This fucker's getting out.
Pronti a colpirli.
They are.
Il plotone è formato e pronto. Sono tutto orecchi. Se il nemico è a tiro, lo siamo anche noi.
Firing computer reset. Wow, okay. Oh fucking K, buddy. No, not these. I want... Actually, maybe I want these here.
Se il nemico è a tiro, lo siamo anche noi. Signor sì, signore. Cosa può fare la fanteria?
Last... I think there's a salvo of 3.
Aiuto! Aiuto!
Yeah, there's a rocket plane.
Ha bisogno di altri uomini, signore. Aiuto! Se il nemico è a tiro, lo siamo anche noi.
Yeah, they are. Get out of there. You can't engage them one by one with squads like this, of course.
Si riduce sempre al fante e al suo fucile.
Cheap ass plane.
Se il nemico è a tiro, lo siamo anche noi.
Dead now at least. And they survived.
Ok, arriveremo il più
It's infantry CV. Okay, I have to move them.
Senza di noi sareste ciechi.
I could win this actually. Oh, maybe not. Holy shit, that's a lot of damage.
Hai notato qualcosa?
Well, we know the... Oops. We know the infantry CV is in there. There's a specialty. Wow, they missed. Yeah, fuck. I should never have done this. Holy shit, dude. But maybe if the Spetsnaz are red out, maybe I can actually get through here, Copium. Let's be cheeky. This is very greedy and from oh, more Spetsnaz are actually my biggest issue right now. As in, like, for this deck. Oh, of course, there's VDV. Good old unstoppable. That's, by the way, that's sarcasm. Good old unstoppable VDV and Spetsnaz combo. Oh, but just out of range of VDV, so good. So good for us. Very good kill here. On hindsight, I wish I had more of these, of course, but it is what it is. Right, I forgot I had you out. Nah. Do you even have fuel? You still have fuel? Oh, 90 seconds. Should be good enough. Keep this up with the motors. We still have the CVT. Let's get one of you in here. Scratch it. Look at this scratch it. Dealt 9 damage. A single scratch it. Ifs. He wants to go for. I think one of those is aimed for my AA. Or maybe not. Oh, that's the issue with the super bazookas. They just don't hit, but they have a lot of suppression. Okay, split you up because you're way too close together. Get some recon on the field. Prepare you up. Might be spotted. I have actually very little intel on this part. K29 from the left there. Really unfortunate that it didn't kill that. That's a scratch out, of course. But I think they're actually key to our victory. Because this deck has a lot of like single but pretty high value units. Except for like charioteer spam, of course. Like infantry, like your infantry, right? They're all shock and such. Relatively expensive, right? They don't really have the line infantry spam that mech decks, for example, have. So that is... What is this? That's minimum this. Just not running any seed, huh? Honestly, those M47s got pretty good value out of them. Let's get some Leopard 182 recon. Maybe see if we can get one in there for the Volgori. Get some of these on the field as well. Their CVs are also, or shouldn't be very survivable. Best they can do is probably like 1 armor. Oh, they get BMDs. Oh no, they probably get the BMD CV, but it only has 2 front armor, no, not side armor. Its side armor should be. There's the Spetsnaz. We have to engage the Spetsnaz with 3 of them simultaneously if we want to have a chance with these 3 squads, but look at the damage they do. Shit, man. I just don't have the units against that.
Alzate il culo e mettetevi in piedi. Muoviamoci.
I actually need this for the 1 armor. It has 1 armor, right? Yeah, 1 front, 1 side
Non
armor.
è la mia guerra.
And damage output. Or or hope that my mortars land good enough shots here. Which they don't because these fuckers are so fast. And now the splash damage. Ah, in the line of sight blocking. Right, they got split up, but they can't stick together. They panicked at least.
Stiamo facendo una ricognizione di quest'area.
They're so good against my deck. So freaking good.
Qual è il problema?
Oh, but it's also where the VTV are.
Cosa può fare
The
la
mortars,
collega
let's go. Oh, what is this artillery? Nonas? There has to be Nonas.
Il cielo è nostro.
Heck. Oh, that's the Tatra, I think. From the specialty.
Qualche cliente per una corsa in taxi? Vai avanti, passo.
Let's try this again. I'm not sure where the bombs really landed.
È un onore servire sotto il suo comando.
Oh, you missed 95%? Really? And there's some new mortars in there. God dang it.
Se il nemico è a tiro, lo siamo anche noi. Si riduce sempre al fante e al suo fucile. Bisogno di controllare il rotore di coda.
Oops. Give them the wrong keybind by accident.
Vai avanti, passo.
This time only 1 damage. Obviously I'm not hitting my targets.
Una volgare rissa. Ai suoi ordini, signore.
Let's get some C-dumps on the field. Gotta get out the TST, more of them.
Esplodere qualche mezzo corazzato, signore.
Oh, hello. Didn't even notice that. Ow.
Ricevuto, signore.
They're not long range enough to get multiple shots off at that range.
Un buon esploratore è un esploratore morto. Così si dice. Avete bisogno di un po' di potenza?
Oh, there's Iglas.
Via partire.
Wow. Some kind of Strela, I think. I thought I was actually out of range. I obviously wasn't. More Spetsnaz.
Questo è quello che io chiamo un ambiente ricco di obiettivi.
Get you out of there, you would just fight from there multiple times.
Ha bisogno di altri occhi, signore.
Oops. But all these only ASFs thus far are 25 PDs. They're not the best reactionaries
Signore,
because they don't have the best range. So those are BMDs, like proper BMDs, like weaponry, not just quad PKTs and shit. Those C13s, but that one is doing a really good job. Let's get more. Are they trying to walk in? They're trying to walk through here. Or smoke trying to cross there. Can't really stop them anyway.
ordine, signore.
F5Bs again. Multiples. Those are 25s.
Difesa aerea pronta. Vai avanti, passo. Che succede, signore?
I can shift.
Succede.
Maybe I should like try to just sacrifice
Vai avanti, passo.
the I can't even spot that. I don't have medium optics, yeah. Just straight up sacrifice my bomber here. That means that I also get kills on the PDs.
Ok, arriveremo il più velocemente possibile.
Although I don't really have the missiles for that. But that's one kill. Ah,
Qualcosa per noi, signore?
the CDM actually dealt enough damage.
Chi vuole che trasportiamo?
I'm happy that I had this parked here. It was actually pretty lucky.
Ci hanno individuato. Non è la mia guerra.
Get your ammo.
Hai notato qualcosa?
Oh, that's the... We have vehicles coming, I have this coming here.
Può essere sempre. Leader ribelle pronto.
Oh, that's the one from the FJB still.
Aerea nemica raggiunta. Vai avanti, passo. Signor sì, signore.
That's nice.
E voi sareste ciechi. Vai avanti, passo.
CBT got killed by the F5. I think F5 has actually pretty good guns. That's probably a new infantry CV. That's bad. That's quite bad, in fact.
Odio camminare. Vai avanti, passo.
That's what the might actually. They're not. They don't have the same vet, but it's PD again. I need more skin, but it's not looking good. It's not looking good at all. 27 SK actually. Yeah. Ooh. It's either like in the bush somewhere or obviously in the town.
È un onore servire sotto il suo comando. Ha bisogno di altri uomini, signore.
Please manage to kill the VTV before you die to the K29. I didn't pay attention to that. I have two of those sitting here, okay. And I have way too little infantry coming in.
Perché devo essere sempre... Vai avanti, passo. Un po' di potenza di fuoco in più. Si riduce sempre al fante e al suo fucile.
And I wonder how much gas my opponent has left in terms of deck, right? We started seeing BMDs, which isn't really ideal for this zone, right? So I'm wondering if he's running out of VDV in the 5-pointers, for example. If he didn't already. Also my fob is empty, I'm pretty sure, yeah. Those mortars, they got a lot of value, but they also just ate that shit up.
Dove volete che sia consegnato? Ok, arriveremo il più velocemente possibile. Avete bisogno di un passaggio?
Or 124s. That means more FJB, which is gonna be annoying. Maybe we can bait. Honestly, I think the Ghibli is not the most useful plane for us. Not as much as the F-104s. So maybe we can bait the MiG-25 over our Spadas. There's Seed. Long enough to bring that out. Coming at a really good angle for him. I'm way too early. What am I doing? I crit him though. Oh, there's the Spetsnaz. Oh. Splitting might actually be bad here because this Kolmoskin is pretty much useless already anyway. So maybe I should have let him continue fighting that. I only lost the Ghibli and one one Spada. Could be much worse. Headsnaughts really are my biggest issue, because obviously being a motor deck I can't... I don't have 5-pointers and I didn't put in like the line infantry, for example, to spam against this, right?
Se il nemico è a tiro, lo siamo anche noi. Si riduce sempre al fante e al suo fucile.
Their vehicle? No, it's just... I actually don't only want to spot it. I guess he's probably running backwards there. Obviously, cheeky position could be like right back there. Let's check this out maybe. Okay, it's probably back there. But he's not exactly lightly. But look at my... Look at me, man. I don't have anything on the field myself.
Non è la mia guerra. Si riduce sempre al fante e al suo fucile. Il capitano e il suo equipaggio vi danno il benvenuto a bordo.
I didn't actually pay attention to the... I don't think we killed the CB. Could have. I don't think the seed plane was upvetted. Yeah, that's the thing. Super bazookas are just so bad. They have a lot of suppression, but it's pretty much all the good things you can say about it. I mean, the good things you can say about it is they're so bad that they make these only cost 25. Also, this is spotted, so there's like specialities here, probably. This is not looking good for us. I don't think it's in town. Yeah, Red Airborne on maps like this is really good. In general, it's a really good rank deck. Even on the map like this, on a couple of maps, it's just a very good deck in general, obviously. But on some maps, when they're like not necessarily as open as Mudfight, but let's say you know you're playing against Airborne on a map like Plunging or Highway, you can very much adjust your opener to that, and that's what makes Airborne so tough, right? You can adjust your openers to that, and especially mech decks can do really well against that. However, if you obviously don't know what deck you're going up against, and you don't know what map you're going up against, right, that's where they can catch you off guard. And on a map like this, they're not really relying the whole ton on helo spam and like plane spam and such. So it makes them just in general a very tough opponent. Basically a mech deck for all things considered, right? In that regard, right? They can spam ground units, ground infantry, right? They even get like what's it called? Seed, huh? Like they get BTRDs, they get BMDs. They can do really well on ground fields as well. It's just that on maps where you really need at least like medium tanks, just a couple, right? If you can keep them alive even. You don't need a whole lot. Like highway, you really want some tanks. That's where, if you know you're playing against airborne, they can sometimes struggle.
Non è la mia guerra.
But at the same time, right, as braindead as it can be to play as spam helos, which isn't the case here, it still requires quite a lot of skill to, in a non-cheesy way, do well. Look at all these helos, man.
Signor sì,
And that's the
signore.
problem with heal rushes always, right? Like, I already lost, right? Oh, he's spamming them. Come on, this is
Il
just,
nemico è a
you're just
tiro,
preparing to
andiamo anche
cheese,
noi.
man. You can just reposition him, right? I spotted them here. I was expecting stuff to come down here. Nope, he's positioning them there now, so I need to. I'm much slower to reposition my AA than he is to reposition his
Aggiunge dignità a quella che altrimenti
helicopters, right? That's like one of the fundamental issues of like helo spam. It's not just about the opener helo spam. Like even late game or mid game, these things can be just incredibly difficult to deal with. But if it was enough that I'm losing, he has a helo spam ready when, just in case things go south for him, right? Which tells you enough about how badly this game went for us.
Noi, signore. Meglio è. Il plotone è formato e pronto. Droni controllati e pronti. Affermativo, signore. Andiamo. Aspettiamo solo che qualche bersaglio passi di lì e poi trasferirsi lì.
Oh.
Noi, signore. Fuoco, distruggete.
Those are presumably
Vai avanti.
speciality if I had to get. I'm floating. Holy. I'm way too busy feeling sorry about myself than that I was about mankind. But to buy any units, man. Jesus.
Il mondo è composto da due tipi di persone. Gli arti...
I don't even have the supplies for you, man.
Più grande è, meglio è.
I just unloaded speciality there, almost definitely.
Qualcosa per noi, signore?
I'm really still sad I didn't get this. Maybe he actually did move it up like here. Or maybe I got unlucky with the bombs, or I don't think it was here given how long it was moving. I assume it was in one of these three. So I don't know if I got unlucky, I didn't really pay full attention to the bomb drops, or he just I just guessed wrong. Or
Qualcuno ha
assumed
chiamato un
wrong.
taxi? Signor sì, signore.
Yeah. I don't think Italy should necessarily try to go for this from this side.
Qualche ordine,
They don't have to. You really want something like SAS, in my opinion, against stuff like Mi-17s. It doesn't even need to be an airborne deck, right? Your usual like Red 4 decks, like the Soviets, your Eastern Bloc, have the Mi-17s and such to deal with this, right?
avete bisogno di un po' di potenza di fuoco in più.
But on the off chance I wasn't playing against a deck like
Non è
that,
la
you
mia
know?
guerra.
Copium, copium. Just paved the way for the stuff there.
Ordini, signore.
Get some more. Oh, I don't have any C-dumps left, that's funny.
Devo essere sempre io. Pronti a sparare, signore. Qualcosa per noi, signore?
Why do you drive like this? Dang
È
it.
stato avvistato un elicottero
I
nemico?
don't. I mean, they have only 50% base accuracy, right? It's still a bit unfortunate, especially since one of them is
In
elite.
posizione di tiro, signore.
Would have really liked to have get a hit there. Where's my C-13s? Oh, there they are. Maybe I should have told them to stop a bit sooner. Just watch one MI-17 just completely destroy me. Wow, you survived with 5 HP. Dang.
Scusi, signore. Informazioni riservate.
It's way too late, but let's just have a bit of fun, right? In the last few minutes. Right, they get HQ-7s. Right, that's why they were able to shoot at me from back there. Because HQ-7s are a thing in Red Airborne. Or there's a new one coming in. Look at the CDM go though. Look, it's there. Gas, gas, gas. Don't unstun, don't unstun. Just boosting my KD. Oh, don't use your MG against this, please. Really? 6 missiles? None of them hit? Come on. Come on, man. I'm fighting for my life here.
L'artiglieria aggiunge dignità a quella
Oh, come on, man. 75%.
più grande è meglio è.
Well, it was a good game, though, right? My opponent played this really, really well. In hindsight, I really wish I had the line infantry in the Fiat in there. That would have helped tremendously against the Spetsnaz. In hindsight, I wish I hadn't pushed Bravo, but you know, could have, would have, should have. That's what makes ranks so much better than, or more interesting than lobbies, right? You don't know who you're going up against. You don't know what deck you're going up against. That makes it so much more interesting. If this game was played with from both sides, right? Knowledge of the enemy deck in mind, could have went differently. Do I know who this is? No, but we played against him before. And KD was relatively like not like crazy one-sided. The mortars, I think, definitely were the right call. Yeah. It is what it is. We lost a lot of points on the left. That got, well, let's see, what did we invest? We invested 2 Alpini, 2 Sedums, 2 Kolmoskin. That's like 90 points, 70 points, 160 points. What are the, I think, what do the Alpini cost? 55? It's 110. It's 200 for infantry, 270 with the Sedums. The CBT we use somewhere else. We invested, I think, 270 points at least for sure on ground units, right? We killed 124k, one VDV squad, some transports, 2 VDV squads. Didn't get the value out of it, like, you know. That was like one thing that set us behind. And then those Spetsnaz were actually just messing me up. I think the Spetsnaz were actually like, unit-wise, I think the most impactful unit. If I had to think about one. Because just a single Spetsnaz just shut me down, right? It was difficult to support them with the Fiats because usually they were a VDV around or something. Or the Fiats were dead already, anything like that. Or they were too far behind to come in time to support. Because you usually also just don't want to send them, like for these kind of infantry, send them with your shock squads. Because if the transport dies, your squad gets panicked, right? And thus you then lose the fight against the other like elite or veteran shock squads. So it was, I felt it so difficult to engage the Spetsnaz in deep forests. And it was on the right side, it was also just difficult to make good use of fire support. With VDV and the range. I think we had a chance, or like we had the best moment to get full control of the right was with the M47s. I'm not sure what happened. Like, did I not buy reinforcements fast enough? Did I just float too much at that point? I don't remember. But I think that was our biggest chance to turn the game around, and we didn't manage to. Because had we been able to shut down the ground, the road to the big forest on the right, where he smoked us off, right, so we could get in there, that would have given us so much real estate and control. But we never had full control of this, and that just meant game over on the right. Still, though, I think it was a good game. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll hopefully see you in the next one. Bye bye.